So let's talk about what to actually say when it comes to inviting. People say, yo, Cruiser, what do I say when I reach out to people? The answer is, it's not what you say, it's actually how you say it. 90% of inviting is your tonality. It's not even the words at all. There's a success principle called the law of state transference, and it clearly states that whatever energy you have will be reciprocated to you. So if you have excitement, if you're excited, they're going to be excited. How can you expect someone to be excited about your business if you're not even excited about your business, right? Excitement is everything. Certainty. Whenever there's a relationship between two people, whoever's more certain will always persuade the other person. So if you're struggling to have people show up, you need to check the level of your conviction when you're speaking to people. Then there's urgency, number 3. If you make it important, they'll make it important. This event tomorrow, when I'm inviting for this event, I would make it like the last event on the planet. The most important event on the planet. Why? Because the longer that people wait to do something that they should do, the higher the probability that they're not going to do it at all. So if you like invite someone and you're like, oh yeah, we have events all the time, or yeah, make it not a big deal, then if you don't treat it super urgent, super important, neither will they, right? And then last but not least is exclusivity. We always say, hey, there's limited spots, limited time, limited access. People want what they cannot have. People want what they don't have easy access to. You combine all 4 of those tonalities, that's 90% of the invite. Has nothing to do with the words. The words are important, don't get me wrong. I'm going to tell you what to say, what not to say. But I'm telling you, this right here is most of the invite. Any questions about this at all? No? Cool. When it comes to the actual words, it comes down to 4 steps. Number 1 is be in a rush. I'll say, hey, what's going on, Miguel? I only have a second to talk. I let people know I'm in a rush. I'm about to hop on another call because you want to be the preview to the movie, like I said. You don't want to say too much. This gives you a reason to be on the phone and off the phone very quick. You want to be in a hurry. Step number 2 is to clear their schedule. Yo, bro, what are you doing tomorrow at 6 p.m.? Once they're free, you just eliminated any excuse for them to not show up. Now you can invite them. Hey, on the other second, about to hop on a call. Yo, what are you doing tomorrow at 6? Super easy stuff. Step number 3 is to create value. Meaning, what type of value are they going to get at this event tomorrow? What's in it for them? How's this going to benefit them? Also, why are you asking them specifically? People will say, hey, well, why me? Why'd you think about me? You want to clarify why you reached out to them specifically. So I'll say, hey, you could use Miguel's story. You could use my story. Yo, I actually met an entrepreneur from Seattle. He was able to make multiple 6 figures online, travel, all around the world, speak in front of thousands of people, whatever you want to say, as long as it's true. And then from there, be like, yo, he actually gave me the blueprint on how he did it. He gave me the blueprint on how he's making money online. And he actually is flying in to our city. He's actually going to be here in our own backyard. And we're hosting an event for him to actually break down how he did it. And I thought about you. Why them? The more personal you make the invite, the more people are going to feel like this is for them and more obligated to actually be there. Dude, I thought about you because you're one of the most hardworking, money-motivated people that I know. Or I thought about you because you're one of my closest friends. I thought about you because why them specifically? And then I'll say, yo, since you're free tomorrow, you already found out that they were free, right? So, yo, since you're free, let's go together. Since you're free, the key is when you have a good relationship with somebody, you want to assume interest. If you assume someone's interested, 9 times out of 10, they'll be interested. If you assume someone's going to show up, 9 times out of 10, they're going to actually show up. If you have a good relationship with them in the first place. It would be like inviting to a concert, right? If you have a favorite artist concert, right? You and your best friend, you're not going to ask, you wouldn't say, hey, do you want to come to this concert? That'd be a dumb question, right? Like you're going to say, yo, concert tomorrow, dude, this guy's going to be here. We got to go. Like that's the type of energy you want to have for the business as well. If you did this correctly, that's actually it. You don't have to do anything else. They'll say, awesome, send me the details. And then you'll say, hey, I got to go. I'll text you the details. Boom. That's it. This is a 30-second conversation, maybe a minute. Not hard. If they have questions, it depends on what the question is, but usually they'll say, tell me more, what is it, whatever. You don't want to ignore the question, so you answer it a little bit, but again, you don't want to, if you answer one question, guess what's coming? Another, and then that's when people prejudge. You can't explain this, remember, so you want to answer it a little bit, Yo, what is it, bro? Hey man, it deals with a lot of different ways to make money online, but I do have to go do X, Y, and Z. Remember you told them that you're in a rush. Yo, I do have to go, and it's mostly visual. Like it's something that you have to see for it to all make sense. So, bro, let's go to the event tomorrow. All your questions will be answered, and I'm super excited to get your opinion. Something along those lines. You don't have to say what I'm saying word for word, but yeah, I'll say, yeah, man, it deals with making money online. But number one, I have to go do X, Y, and Z. And number two, I couldn't even explain it to you. It's something that's super, super visual. It's something that you have to see for it to all make sense. So come through to the event tomorrow. You're going to be super excited about it. Whatever questions that you have, they'll be answered at the event. Sound good? Sounds good. That's what they'll say. This business, just like any other business, breaks down to it's a numbers game and it's a skills game. Meaning, if I talk to no people, I'll make no money. Some people, some money. A lot of people, I'll make a lot of money. It's a numbers game. If I talk to more people, I'll make more money. But also it's a skills game. You can increase your skills and then talk to the same amount of people and get twice as many people started with what it is that you do. So guess what you need to do? You need to work on going through the numbers more. Most people aren't working hard enough. That's just the reality. Very few people have an overworking problem. A lot of people have an underworking problem. So chances are you probably got to increase the amount of people that you're talking to and got to be willing to go through the numbers. And then you got to just work on getting better every single day in terms of your skills, in terms of influencing, in terms of talking to people, speaking, making things simple and easy to understand. And if you do that every single day and you're actually going through the numbers and you're working on your skills, then you're going to get to wherever it is that you want to go.